Muthi lives. You know, it's a live thing. I mean, this is a tree. It lives energetically as well as spiritually. And over about being alive outside of ourselves, it's also alive inside of us as a people, as African people, as African children. And it also curses through our bloodlines, this Muthi. Its energy lives within us and outside of us. And these two energies, I believe, attract each other for healing, you know. And in the attraction, when you start eating it, then the healing begins. And also over and above that, it's also actually a living entity. It lives in our rivers, in our valleys, in our forests, in our oceans. So the energy of the places that it carries as well. And in the purpose that's going to be fulfilled by that particular Muthi, Muthi lives. It's a live thing. It lives. Even if it's no longer alive in the literal sense, if you were to take it and taste it, trust me, you'll know it lives because of the way it tastes, of the way it smells. So Muthi lives, and understanding that it lives, and it is also a spiritual phenomena because it's gotten from rivers, valleys, forests, and all of that. We therefore are then able to understand that it is a spiritual thing as well. The energy is very, very spiritual, from the source of what it is into our bodies and beyond. And because it lives, it also carries within it the energy of creation from the very beginning of time when we were birthed as a people. When created or prepared with great deliberation and caution in understanding what it is that you're doing, its power is unsurpassable. It goes over and above even what your mind can prepare you for. From the tree to the digger, to the processors, to the healer, to the patient, Muthi is all about intent. The digger who digs it understands, I am digging this Muthi to heal people, to facilitate the healing process, right? The person who processes it also understand, or I must be a particular type of person in order to process this Muthi so that it gets to the healer. If it's the healer, then he'll understand, so that it achieves the healing that is necessary. The healer will then understand that if I administer this Muthi, my intention to heal must surpass everything. First of all, I don't want to have a bad reputation as that healer that can't heal. That is just like my greatest fear on earth, that someone will come here and distort my name out there and say, hey, that Makazi one, you know. So that fear always guards and guides me, because I want to do good and I want to please my ancestors. I want to do right by this Muthi. By this knowledge and this wisdom that they have given me, I want to do the best that I can. So in my exchanges, I'm speaking from personal experience now, with my patients or my client, I do the best that I can, so that we are both fulfilled at the end of the day. Because there's no greater shame, I would believe, than to be a healer who has got the reputation of the inability to heal. So intent for us is not only a thing that starts here in our heads, it's also a spiritual thing, you know. I want to do right by my ancestors. When I go in Patla there and I say I have a client who is here and I intend to heal them through your guidance, already the conversation has started and the healing has begun. Because my intention for this person is to heal. The minute they get inside and I give them a glass of water to drink, they will automatically feel better. Because spiritually, we've already been in a dance together and communicating.
I truly believe
Togoza.
So, Okay. If I hear right, so for instance, you tell me that pila is good for basically everything, and I must drink it on a daily basis. Can I, as myself, that's not a traditional healer, can I go to Faraday and get myself find pila, if it's even something that you can get at Faraday, probably not. But then and then bring it home and prepare it, because you've also explained, how I can put it in a jug of water and drink. Is it something that's likely to be effective if I haven't gone through any channels of, traditional healers or any kind of consultation?
Probably will be, but somehow it would be it wouldn't be pure. Like, I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to things like that, so I probably wouldn't go to Faraday and acquire my Muthi there for reasons that are for myself, because I'm the way that I am. But I am not dissuading anyone from sourcing Muthi from wherever it is that they source it from. I just want you to be aware that there are these dangers that lie in. So know the people who give you your Muthi. Know their character. Know that I'm getting this from a reliable source. Even if that person happens to be in Faraday, they could be a good person, Just because they're there doesn't mean they're bad. But it's always important to know where it is that you are sourcing your Muthi from, so that you know what it is that you are giving to people as well. I believe every home should have serukulu, wild ginger, because it's also a great healant, especially in the viral infection process. If you put this garlic, turmeric, all those remedies, those fluid remedies, brilliant, and it also helps with the scratchy throat and all of those things. Another thing that you should never be without in your home is mpepho. Not only does it serve as a sanitizer, it's how you communicate with the ancestors and everything. And you guys have mpepho tea. You can drink it for overall health. Those are things that everybody should have at all times. I think those are just the basics that every home should always have. Yeah. And the rest you can just go and source from your traditional healer.
So 2 questions. One is, because I have scoliosis, my upper spine is curved. So one is higher than the other, and it will continue to be like that. Do particular exercises every day? So I guess from your perspective, what would you do you know what I mean? Do you have things for bones?
Yes, there are healers, particularly healers in Swaziland, are very good with bones. I'm not that particular healer, but I know that healers in the Swaziland area are really, really good with bones. They would have a way of healing bones like that. Yes, most definitely.
Then the other question is around contraceptives and things like this, like birth control. We were talking about side effects at the time. So I don't know, from your perspective, would you do a fertility awareness method? Do you know what I mean? Or are there Muthis for birth control?
I once asked some woman many moons ago, but she was lying though. I asked her what do we use for birth control, and she told me I should use I know she was lying. Those seeds, zapaji? And she said that I should take one every month. Right? And it would serve as a contraceptive. It really didn't work.
Oh, because you tried it.
So I know that it doesn't work. So what I do know works is when you have a very low fertility, we know how to heighten that. If they say you can't have children. Because contraceptives in the African context of those people gone by never believe in moyona. They didn't believe in it at all. They believed that procreate as
it's
much.
The most important thing in our
procreation.
culture.
Procreation was a really big deal. I must just give birth,
Because it's an alignment with the cycle of life.
Exactly. So contraceptives are not African.
But you did mention earlier a particular muthi that can render you infertile if you touch it as a woman.
Yes. But
Barren. You still want to have kids.
birth control is not healing. The way I know it is a hona birth control. Maybe other healers who are doing interesting things in interesting places might have found a way around birth control. I'm still doing the old stuff.
Weight loss, another something for weight loss.
Do you think I wouldn't have taken it myself? What makes you think that? I need it. Just eat right, you know.